Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. This cannot be over this. Jordan, got me or no? Jordan. I have no idea if you can hear me. Jordan. Jordan, 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 Jordan. Test. Hello. Jordan. I got nothing, dude. I should hear one of them at least. Even if I just hear you talking. Hello. Jordan. Test. Test, 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 test.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to John Wren Stadium with Jordan Palacio alongside everybody here at PS4. The 0-3 Liberty Lions going against the 3-0 Perry Pumas tonight. And this is what some experts could be calling a little bit of a trap game for Perry here. So you would see, record-wise, obviously, Perry would have the upper hand. However, Liberty playing some of the best teams in the state of Arizona. That's how they go 0-3. Captains right now meeting at midfield.
And number 64, Nick Soldo.
It is going to be Liberty returning. They'll be going from left to right.
The officials for tonight's game: Bat Judge Randall Pessington, linesman Rob McKinley, line judge James Moore, umpire Todd Evans, and last but not least, the 2014-15 Official of the Year referee Greg Merkel.
Jordan, got me? So first tonight, first time we've ever heard a referee get announced before the game. Rob Merkel, 2015 Referee of the Year. First time I've ever heard that. Coach Jones, not the biggest referee fan. New speakers up here on top of the press box. Pretty loud here for tonight's broadcast, so we'll see if we can keep that at bay.
Very uncanny way of broadcasting tonight's game, to say the least.
Like there's people up here.
Liberty now taking the field, as well as the Pumas getting their kickoff set.
Pumas in the blue, Liberty in the white. Pumas wearing their camo uniform, celebrating September 11th this night. So we can actually see the Pumas numbers tonight, which will be good.
Talking about the Navy and Cardinal jerseys that the Pumas wear. When you talk to coaches and they said the purposes were for the opponents not to be able to scout them properly. Is that correct?
Yes, the numbers will be confused when they look at the tape, and they won't be sure who they're looking at, and we can't see it from here. You're definitely not going to be able to see it on the tape. So
it's going to be Zendejas to kick, and the kick is up and away. A short kick from Zendejas is going to bounce at the 22-yard line. Now is dropped, and there's a Liberty man who jumped on it. It's going to be Liberty football to start this game after an almost dangerously bad but good kick for Perry.
Yeah, sometimes that's scouted. That ends up being something coaches see on tape, want to take advantage of. Maybe an up back that doesn't do a very good job, and so you'll practice that pooch kick all week. Almost worked out well there for the Pumas.
The far right. So now on come the Liberty Lions. And it's going to be a running play straight up the gut. Almost a broken tackle. Good job to wrap him up there. It's going to be second and decently long here for these Liberty Lions.
As you said, Jordan, Liberty starting off 0-3, playing the likes of Brophy, Basha, and Desert Ridge to start the season. So not the easiest schedule to start. A pretty good team.
Run straight up the gut yet again. Going back to the well. It's enough for a first down on a good run there for Liberty.
Yeah, so a pretty good team, even though the record may not indicate it. Again, this Division I schedule this year really kind of wrapped up a little bit differently than in the past, and so not an off week for anybody. And so Liberty, the perfect example, a team that was expected to do pretty well, struggling early on.
First down and 10 from the 37. Quick throw over the middle. It's almost intercepted. You could say should have been intercepted. Number 18, Andrew Magri, the quarterback in there, way over finding his receiver.
7 for the Pumas right through his hands. Should have been picked off. Maybe even a big return on that, but can't give teams multiple chances, especially a team that's as talented as these Liberty Lions. A Division II finalist last year.
That was right through the hands of Connor Pasante. Magri in there at quarterback. Stats on him, 38 through 57. We have a run right up the middle. It's going to go for a good gain there. It's going to be third and short here for these Liberty Lions.
Liberty trying to go fast here, right back up on the ball, trying to get a play off before the Pumas are set.
And it's another one straight up the gut. Now it's going to be at midfield, even first down, Liberty.
So Liberty, like a lot of teams, like to go tempo when they can, when it's to their advantage, and they're going to go fast here again. A lot of teams kind of copying that Oregon Duck style that became so famous under Chip Kelly.
Man in motion now for Liberty, and they're going to give it to him. It's number 7, Dane Jackson on the carry. He's going to get out of bounds here. And it's going to be, we have one official signaling timeout, and it's going to be a first down, Liberty.
Liberty back up on the ball, trying to get going.
First down and 10 from the Perry 40-yard line right now as Liberty is driving down the field. Magri, the quarterback for Liberty, gets the snap, and he's going to give up the middle. Broken, no, not a broken tackle, excuse me. Loss of a couple yards right there. Number 24, Eric Gatti on the carry there for Liberty.
Yeah, gobbled up by Case Hatch, the number 1 tackler for this Puma defense, the inside linebacker that kind of holds it all down. You're not going to break too many tackles when Case Hatch gets a hold of you. That's evident there.
Second and 12 now for Liberty. Magri gets the snap, and he's going to give. Now another outside run. After going to the well so many times, is pushed out of bounds. It's going to be third down and about 4 or 5 here for Liberty.
Yeah, good job getting the edge here by Liberty, but Puma's coming up putting the smack down on the ball carrier. See if he is so enthusiastic about getting that edge next time.
Third and 6 is the spot for the Lions of Liberty at the Perry 36. It's Magri and at quarterback, and number 9, Colton Newton. He's the running back. He's going to little two-step drop. Man coming in. It's a screen. Newton does not juke the tackle. Tackle right there. It's going to be fourth down now.
Yeah, Pumas running A-gap blitz wide open. They got a screen call. Perfect call there. But the Pumas defensive line sniffs out the screen and stuffs it short. Good job by the Pumas.
Number 75, Jacob Cross on the tackle for Perry. And it's the Liberty offense that, for the moment, is staying out on the field. 4 wide. Magri in the gun, Noon to his left. gets a snap, little two-step drop, now throws over the middle, wide open, it's caught, and it's going to be a first down Liberty.
Yeah, Pumas brought extra men there on that play. Didn't get there, wide open receiver right where the area the Puma linebackers vacated.
It was number 8, Wale Munam, on the reception for Liberty. Another man in motion, and they're going to give to Newton in with some room to run on the outside, get into the corner, breaks an arm tackle, stay on his feet. And it's going to be another first down Liberty.
Nice drive here by the Liberty Lions, converting that fourth down. Now inside the 10, first and goal to go.
You're right.
See if the Pumas can force a field goal attempt.
1st and 7 from the 7. Magri, the fake one way is going to give right up the middle. Newton with nowhere to go. It's going to be 2nd and 7 again.
Yeah, good job by this Puma defense. Case Hatch getting in there. Liberty making a huge substitution, bringing 4 new players onto the play here. Heavier package in here for Liberty, going to try to pound this ball in from the 9-yard line.
And that was pretty much the start of the drive for Liberty, going everything up the middle. It's going to be Magri to give. Now bouncing on the outside is going to be tackle number 12 on the carry, Alex Hunter. It's going to get inside the 10 again as they were back at the 10. It's going to be 3rd and goal now for Liberty. Third and goal from the 6. Still this power set in for Liberty. Magri under center, gets a snap. He's going to give, he's going to keep, throw over in the end zone is overthrown again. That's Magri the 2nd time out of 3 throws. Flag coming in late. It's going to be roughing the passer, looks like.
Yeah, they're going to call Hatch on that. He chased that down, got to the quarterback late. We'll see. Didn't look like he put a big hit on him, but they might call helmet-to-helmet contact or something. So Liberty's going to keep this drive alive based on that penalty. Not something you want to see. Pumas are going to get off the field there now. New set of downs here for the Lions.
And it is going to be 1st and goal after the penalty. 7:23 left to go in this first quarter. This Liberty's first drive, and a good drive at that, trying to punch it in.
Yeah, Pumas 2 chances to get off the field here. Not taking advantage of either one, so Liberty's going to capitalize here, see if they can.
And it's going to be Alex Hunter in the Wildcat trying to dive in, and we're going to get a spot from the official here. And it looks like it's going to be short. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1.
Liberty Lions showing a lot of looks here early on this first drive, trying to establish what they want to do against the Pumas. Half a yard short here, probably going to see the same type of play. I can't imagine why they wouldn't just go back to that same play.
It looks like Magri is slotted at the wide receiver position. Alex Hunter is still in there in the Wildcat, now man in motion. Hunter's going to keep again, same exact play. Bernier called it, and he is in, and it's a score. 1 drive, 1 score for the Lions of Liberty.
Yeah, Hunter's a big back there. I couldn't imagine him not powering that down, and he did just that. Nice run by Hunter. Got to be about a 220-pound running back there.
Now the kick team coming on. Gavin McCray on for the extra point for Liberty. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 Liberty. 6:46 left to go in the first quarter. Now we'll get a chance to see the very explosive Perry offense here coming on in just a couple minutes.
The Perry varsity coaches are head coach Preston Jones, assistant coaches Paul Rogers, Kent Cadigan, Nathan Harder, Brad Miner, Jared Best, Adam Schumacher, Matt Bailey, and Dante Bartu.
So it's going to be 2 men back deep. Nate James and Kenny Foltz back deep to return for the Pumas. McCray is going to be kicking from the 40.
Number 24, Ken Cole. Gavin McCray preparing to kick off.
It's going to be a little pooch kick here. That's going to go out of bounds just past the 40-yard line here.
Cole Nixon kicked the ball for the Lions out of bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a truck in the parking lot with the state of Idaho license plate that has its lights on. Ladies and gentlemen, a truck in the parking lot with Idaho license plate. Its lights
Offense
are
getting
on.
ready to come on here for the Pumas. Getting the last words from Coach Jones. And on they come.
The Puma offense
It's going to be
takes the field.
Gabe Tomaszewski in at quarterback. Cutter Hatch, the running back. Getting some cheers from the crowd here at Perry's. Tomaszewski going to take a 5-step drop. Going to look on the right side. Still looking. Now throws to a receiver that was not looking for him at all. And we have a flag coming in late from the official on the far hash. They're going to be talking this one over. And we're looking, they're still conversing here, the refs. They're going to be looking, it's going to be on Perry, it looks like, this foul. And it is going to be on Perry. Still is going to be first down, but first down and a little bit longer. It's going to be 1st and 15 after the penalty for the Pumas. Everybody looking on to the side to get their signals. It's going to be Tomaszewski in an empty backfield here. 4 wide. Tomaszewski was not looking for the snap. It's a race for the ball. He's going to slide on it. And it's going to be 2nd and even longer after the penalty. Perry inside their own 15-yard line. Tomaszewski looking to the sidelines for the snap was sailed over his head. Looks like Perry going with the same set, still 4 wide, 2nd and 35, the official scoreboard here says. John Rennes, Tomaszewski with the good snap this time is going to throw over the middle. In front of Nate James and intercepted. Liberty get a tip interception, and they're going to be at the 10-yard line. Number 35, Chase Holbert for Liberty with the interception. They are in business in Perry territory. Just like that, you have a penalty, snap over the head, and then a tipped interception by Holbert. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for Liberty, and they are in striking distance yet again.
Magri, the quarterback.
It is Magri still quarterbacking. He's going to give right up the middle. Newen to the outside. Newen with room to run. It is going to be 1 play, 1 score. Liberty get back on the board. It's going to be 13-0 Liberty over the Pumas. And that is the definition of taking advantage of a turnover. A dream start right now. Liberty playing very, very confidently. Take advantage of the interception. And now have a 13-0 lead. 14 pending the extra kick as they set up for that now.
Preparing to attempt the point after. Jacob Key holding.
Good hold. Snap is up. Kick is up, rather. And it is good. 14-0 Liberty with 5:49 left to go in the first quarter.
Liberty 14, Perry nothing.
And this is the first time, not the first time, the first home game, the first time Perry has been faced with a start like this, quickly down 14-0, just about halfway through the first quarter.
Fans, thank you for maintaining our facilities here at Perry High School by remembering to
Liberty last time on the kick went with the quick little pooch kick, just over the heads and going out of bounds. Rather take the penalty, it seems like, than face the two back deep, being Nate James and Kenny Fultz.
Thank you. Deep to receive for the Pumas, number 10, Nate James, and number
So a little quick
24,
game reset here. 5:49 left to go in the first quarter. Score is 14-0. Liberty on top after taking advantage of the Perry turnover. Colton Noon taking the ball on the very first play of that drive and scoring, getting outside and diving for the pylon. And we'll see what they do here. Gavin McCray getting on the side of the ball. They have another kicker, and it's going to be McCray. A little onside kick, good bounce, and the ball is still loose, and Perry are going to recover it. Perry very, very lucky. The ball going right through number 6, Alex Jackson's hand. If he had secured it, it would have been Liberty ball again at Perry's 40. So a little bit of luck right there. We'll call it a John Wren bounce. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Perry. And now on come the Pumas. Tomaszewski coming back out after throwing the interception. 3 wide. Cutter Hatch to his right. He gets a snap and he throws over the middle. Jackson O'Hare. It's going to be a big play and a big first down inside Liberty territory. That kid, Jackson O'Hare, you tell him to run a go route, and he seems to get open every single time. Through 3 games, he's over 300 yards, receiving tops in the country. 3 wide again. Nate James in motion, and we have a flag coming in from the umpire over the top. And it's going to be a false start on the Pumas, so that's going to be first and 15 with 5:32 left to go. Ball's going to be on the 50-yard line now. Now all 4 wides to the right here. Tomaszewski looks to the side to get a snap. Get a new play. Gets a snap. Gonna pump fake, trying to get outside. The rusher now, Tomaszewski looking to run, trying to get back to the line. Is not gonna be able to knock back a couple of yards. In the meantime, taking a hard hit as well.
Number 31, Derek Turner in on the stop.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 16.
Loss of 1 on the play.
We are just under 5 minutes left to play in the first. Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw left. Wide open is a receiver for Perry. Trying to cut back inside. It's going to be a 3rd and manageable when you consider everything. It was number 13, Brody Vossler, on the reception for Perry. 3rd and 6 it's going to be for Perry. Tomaszewski in an empty backfield. Now he's going to look to the sidelines. Usual running back, Cutter Hatch, and receiver on the left-hand side. And then 3 receivers to the right. Receiver Pete Moore getting realigned. It's going to be Tomaszewski to throw. Still looking. Throws over the middle. Dangerous ball inside 3 defenders. Nate James is there for the reception. It's a first down, Perry. A little bit of a dangerous throw right there. by Tomaszewski, but is complete to that man, Nate James. And Nate James, combined with Jackson O'Hare and Dallas Creel, have been tearing defenses apart for Perry all season long. So first down and 10 from the Liberty 30 for Perry's second drive. And they're going to give to Hatch. Hatch breaks one arm tackle. Still looking for some room to run up the left-hand side. Is going to get tackled. That's a good run there for Perry. Looks like it's going to be just a yard short of the first down. 2nd and 1 it looks like it's going to be. It's about 3:30 left to go. It's now Kenny Foltz in there, running back. And they're going to go to Foltz. Foltz with some room to run on the left-hand side. Gets hit up, and almost that hit, when he landed, almost kept him on his feet. It's going to be enough for the first down, and then some. Perry now in the red zone and striking distance here on this Liberty defense.
Perry vastly needed this drive to work out here for the team. After going down 14-0, definitely didn't want to have to turn the ball over on downs.
It's Tomaszewski in an empty backfield. Looking to the sideline. Liberty as well, peeking over to their sideline. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to roll. Look one way the entire time. Is caught by Pete Moore. Pete Moore trying to juke, and is going to be knocked inside the 5. First and goal, Perry.
Nice job on the boot. Pete Moore with a nice little cutback gets the extra yardage. Pumas in business on the 2-yard line.
First and goal from the 2.
First and goal from the Liberty 3-yard line.
Perry not huddling. Looking to the sideline, it's going to be Cutter Hatch, the back in there for Perry. Going with the 2 tight end set. Tomaszewski in the pistol. They're going to give to Hatch. Hatch trying to bust up the gut. And it's going to be in. It's a score. Perry get on the board. Cutter Hatch take it straight up the middle. Pretty no-nonsense call. And it's 14-6.
Yeah, don't want to second guess anything in there. Just go straight ahead. Hatch, a strong runner inside the red zone. Puts his head down, gets a touchdown. Pumas back in business here after going down 14-0 early.
Christian Zendejas' kick is up and it sails through the uprights. 14-7 with 2:23 left to go in the first quarter. And now Perry, to keep momentum on their side, are going to be looking for a stop.
Yeah, enough time there on that drive to look at the adjustments that may need to be needed for the defense. Using that replay locker system, the players can actually see exactly what Liberty's trying to do to them. So with a nice long drive, gives the defense a blow, chance to look over the plays on the iPad and know exactly what they need to be looking for this next drive.
Liberty's return team coming on to take the field. It's only going to be 1 man deep for Liberty. And on comes Perry's kicking team. It's going to be number 7, Dayton Jackson, back deep to return. Zendejas to kick. He tees the ball up and gets his men ready to go. And all before that drive, Liberty were 1 catch away on the onside kick. It's Alex Jackson, the ball slipping right through his hands. And if he had just held on, it would have been Liberty ball, and we don't know what the score would have been then. And Zendejas' kick is a short one again. It's going to bounce before the 30. It's going to be caught. And staying on his feet, going backwards. They're going to give him forward progress up to the 31-yard line. A bounce away from being Perry ball.
Yeah, another Puma pooch kick. Seems like both teams going to the pooch kick tonight. Both staffs must have seen something on film, and they're going to try to take advantage of it. So Puma's either pooching because they don't want to kick to the deep guy. He might be a little bit too much for him. They don't want to worry about him getting a big return, or they just saw something on film. They want to try to wear that kid out, that left up back for the Liberty Lions.
Perry defense already on the field. Liberty now jogging out. Magary quarterbacking. Newen coming out in this gun set that we've seen a lot from them tonight. There's going to be a man in motion. Looks like they're going to give to Newen. Newen, nothing going right there. Loss of a couple yards there for Liberty.
Nice job by the Puma defense, not being tricked by the misdirection. Actually a false pull there by the Liberty Lions. Left guard pulled right, ball went left.
Second and 12, it says on the John Wren scoreboard. Now, Magri looking in, gets his snap. He's going to take a couple step drop throw to his right. Not a good throw, but it's still caught. Staying on his feet. It's going to be third and manageable looking at the situation. It's going to look like it'll be third and 6 or 7 here for Liberty.
Yeah, a little wide receiver screen up there. Pull the tackle out to go try to block. First defender missed, but the follow-up defenders for the Pumas were there in a hurry. Minimal gain there. Still setting up Liberty in a 3rd and long. Pumas see if they bring pressure again or they try to sit back and play coverage.
3rd and 6, 1:12 left to go. Magri in the gun, Noon to his right. Magri the lefty. Now is going to drop. Look one way the entire time. It is caught, and it's going to be short. It looks like we're going to have to look here depending on the spot of the officials, and he's waving the chain gain on. It's going to be a first down Liberty.
I don't know about that spot. Didn't look like he was even close to that mark, but no instant replay here to check it. But from my vantage point here up on top of the press box, I can pretty much guarantee you he was not that far down the field.
Under a minute left to go. Nonetheless, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Liberty on their own 41. And Magri's going to keep himself trying to bounce to the outside. Nothing doing there. Good play by the Puma defense.
A nice job by Pumas knifing in there, taking care of the quarterback, trying to go on the quarterback keeper. Not fooled again by the play action. Pumas defense has played well, even in that first drive. Really should have been off the field 2 different times. So no complaints. Probably some adjustments made. Again, they put them in 3rd and long a couple times. They just have to make sure they can't let them convert those 3rd downs. So maybe next time they get a 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, and they'll play coverage instead of blitz. The blitz has not been very good so far on the 3rd down plays.
And just like that, a very exciting and upbeat first quarter, 14-7 to score. And it looks like for both teams it was a little bit of missed opportunity or maybe luck not being on their side.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty, great drive to start, but Pumas, again, could have gotten off the field 2 different times. Penalties kind of kept that drive alive, and then the turnover by the Pumas, the one reason why they're 3-0 right now is minimal turnovers throughout the season so far. And so, not a team we've talked about before that's explosive, so you can't really turn the ball over. And the Pumas know that. The quarterbacks have been really good at protecting the football all season here, and sure they got an earful when they came off to the sideline, and they'll rectify that situation, and we'll be in good shape.
So a little game recap for those just joining. Liberty drive down the field, and they score on their first possession. Perry throw a pick. Is returned to their own 15-yard line, Perry's own 15-yard line. Liberty coming out, scoring on their first play. Perry getting the ball right before Liberty back, and they score on the ensuing drive. Now this is where we stand. Liberty was 2nd and 10 on their own 41. They're going to give to Dane, and is going to be stopped. It's going to be a 3rd down. Dane Jackson on the carry.
Yeah, Liberty pretty easy to figure out so far. Not really running a whole lot of pass plays on 1st and 2nd down. They're content to run the ball, get themselves in 3rd and manageable, and seeing what their quarterback can do in that situation. So again, let's see if the Pumas bring pressure or play coverage here with this 3rd and 7. We've seen them bring pressure the last 2 times, and Liberty's converted, so let's see what they do.
4 receivers, 3 of them to the right. Magri gets his snap. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught. He's going to be in front of the first down. First down, Liberty. Number 82 on the reception, Teddy Hoopka for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that mentality on the defensive calls there. It's been 3 times in a row, 3rd and long to medium. We bring extra. Liberty just runs a slant right behind those linebackers. Wide open wide receivers, easy pitch and catch. We're not getting in there with the pressure on that 3rd down. So conversions for Liberty on 3rd and longs multiple times so far.
They're going to give to Jackson again. Jackson cuts back up on the hash. Still with some room to run. Jukes out another. Spin still on his feet inside the 30. Dane Jackson inside the 10. The 5. He is in. Touchdown, Liberty. The huge run. A 48-yard run. And it is 20-7 Liberty on top.
Yeah, Jackson with some nifty moves in the midfield, making some spins and outrunning the defense to the corner. Again, this Liberty team scored 42 points earlier this year against a good Desert Ridge team. They're showing some athletic ability here early and really showing some speed on those edges.
11:05 left to go in the half. Gavin McCray is on for the extra point. 3 drives, 3 scores for Liberty thus far. Perry defense having trouble figuring them out. And the kick is up, and it is good.
It was 11 minutes, 5 seconds remaining before halftime on score. Liberty 21, Perry 7.
Right now, broadcasting live on PS4, a very uncanny broadcast setup. Myself, Jordan Palacio inside the box, and then Brian Renier up top on the press box, on top of the press box. And thus far, we've been able to make it work.
Yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming. New speakers put in here this week for the game, and I don't know if you can hear them on air, but I can feel it in my chest every time that our play-by-play or PA announcer John Prothro goes through his calls. So all the other guys filming up here too, I pretty much feel the same way. We're all staring at each other like, is this really happening right now? So interesting situation here, but we always make it work.
And it's going to be McCray, at least we think, to kick. Liberty have been running this funky kickoff, almost a 2-kick set. And on the last kickoff, almost getting it to work, almost a recovery on an onside for them.
Yeah, let's see if they kick it deeper onside here again. It just kind of gets your front line.
It's going to be a little pooch, and it's going to be caught, and he's going to be stepped out of bounds. Number 37 on the return in air quotes, Clay Nocella. It's going to be Perry ball just past their 35.
Yeah, that's the second time they've kicked it to Nocella. Typically, the coaches will tell you to fair catch that so you don't take a hit, and that's the second time Nocella has not fair caught that ball. So
Nocella looking to add to his return stat sheet.
yeah. Somewhere, somehow, he's going to get in the stat sheet tonight. With the half-yard return, he's made it.
It's going to be Brock Purdy on the quarterback now, the sophomore, with Kenny Foltz to his left in the gun. And he gets the snap, and it's going to be Foltz to carry. Foltz trying to get to the outside, gets wrapped up. Good tackle there, but still a good gain. It looks like a gain of 4 for Perry.
You know, Foltz not with a lot of carries on the year, but really, in my mind, the most explosive player that the Pumas have at that running back position. And so I'd like to see them get him as many touches as possible because in open space, he can really do some damage.
And Brock Purdy, with Brock Purdy on the field, they expect to see a lot more mobility coming out of the quarterback position, more design runs. Be 4 wide to the left here. Now Foltz in motion to the right. They're going to give back to Foltz. Foltz breaks one arm tackle. Now trying to stay on his feet, keep the feet moving. It's going to be 3rd and very short here for Perry.
Yeah, Pumas line up in a quad left formation. Tight end right. Try to count the numbers. Thought they had the numbers. Foltz did not get the edge there. So 3rd short, nice and manageable for the Pumas. Been pretty successful all year in this situation.
They're going to line up in the pistol. Foltz in behind Purdy. They're going to fake. Purdy trying to throw, and he does throw on the left side. Dangerous ball tipped up, and it's going to be incomplete. Purdy right there choosing to make a dangerous throw.
Yeah, looking for Creel in the flat, but I don't think Purdy was expecting that defender to be standing there after he booted out. Defender not fooled by the action, was waiting for Purdy. Purdy just kind of flipped it out there without even really looking to see what was going on.
And now on come the special teams. After a look to the sidelines. Now Jackson O'Hare right there, number 46, counting all of his men up. And Perry going to have to punt.
So you can see from this formation, a spread punt formation for the Pumas in order to try to get to the lanes. Sometimes leaves you exposed for blocks.
There's a shanked punt right there. It's going to go out of bounds. Liberty going to love this. Great field position. Have been unstoppable on offense. Referee still moving forward. And it's going to be at the 45. Liberty will take over on their own 45.
Yeah, not a very good punt at all. Pumas would have been better off going for it there on the 4th and short if they knew that would be the result from the punt. So So Pumas playing their third game this year on the new field. I assume there's no more paint on the field. Looks a lot nicer than it did early in the year. Grounds crew getting it back in shape after a little bit of mower damage early in the year with the rains and monsoon. It was kind of hard to get a mower on it, and so cut it down a little too awkward at the beginning of the year. So field holding up pretty well so far, but still has nothing on the baseball field that is one of the best in the valley.
It's going to be Magri, the quarterback, a little misdirection. They're going to give to Newton. Newton breaks one arm tackle, fighting through, then is met by 4 or 5 Pumas there. It's going to gain a 5 for Liberty. We're approaching the 9:30 mark, 2nd and 5. And they're going to move it back a yard now. They're saying at the 49-yard line. Now making it 2nd and 6. Magri playing well, although he hasn't thrown the ball a lot. It's been mostly the ground game that's been working for them, and they're going to give to Newton again, looking for some room upside, and it's going to be stopped. It's going to be a gain of 1, now 3rd and 5 for Liberty.
Hatch all over that, sniffing it out, comes up, blows up that play for no gain, and Pumas again got Liberty in 3rd and medium to long, so see if they can get off the field here, get their offense back out there.
Magri in the gun, backs to both of his sides. Gets a snap. He's going to look left, throw left. Oh, way overthrown. That's going to bring up a 4th down from the 50-yard line. And Bernier, he's this go-for-it moment here for Liberty.
Yeah, up by 2 scores. I don't know. Being 0-3, I think I'm going to punt the football and take my chances. My defense playing pretty well so far, and that's what Liberty looks like they're going to do, too. Quarterback just took a big shot, too. Pumas finally getting there with that blitz pressure. First time tonight we've seen him actually reach the quarterback, and that quarterback took a wallop there as he released the ball.
That's going to be Kevin Perez back deep to return this Liberty punt. Liberty again going with that spread punt formation. Very popular in the college game. Snap is in there, almost blocked. Perez signaling for a failed catch, and he's going to catch it inside the 15-yard line. Perry going to have to drive the length of the field here.
Yeah, you wonder if he could have laid out if he would have got it there. So another thing we're not sure about with the field this year are the lines. I think they may have hand painted these lines this afternoon. Maybe the home theater or the Tech Theater Company came out and had to paint this. But if you see that line on the 50, it's a little wobbly, kind of dancing around there. So maybe the string moved in the wind this afternoon, but interesting 50-yard line here tonight.
And it does appear that all the lines at the 10-yard apiece are a little bit wobbly, not very straight at all. And it's going to be Brock Purdy, still a quarterback to run. He's going to gain a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and long here for Perry.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if there's a short yardage play, if the refs would get confused and mark it in the wrong spot and think it was, ref goes, it's on the 50, the 50. It's about a yard and a half difference in some spots.
Purdy in an empty backfield is going to be tipped up in the air, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. Luckily for the Pumas, about the 3rd time a ball's been batted, one of them ending up in a Liberty interception.
Yeah, Liberty doing a good job of getting their hands up, seeing the quick pass set by the offensive line and Purdy. No, you're not going to get there. Get your hands up. Good job, good coaching by the Liberty Lions.
Now 3rd and 7 from Perry 17. Purdy gets a snap. He's going to roll left. He's still rolling. Looking to throw. Does throw. Wide open. And they're going to say it was dropped. Incomplete. Dropped pass by David Eppinger. And it's going to bring up a Puma 4th down.
Yeah, tough throw there by Purdy. Threw it right down at his feet. Really no chance for him to come get it. Really a lot of velocity on that ball too, so kind of puts the receiver in a bad spot.
And on come the punt team again. This be Wally Moonim back deep. The snap is good. Punt is up and away, a lot better than that last kick. No fair catch call. It's a good wrap-up tackle by right there, Cutter Hatch.
Nice job, Hatch, a great special teams player for the Pumas, getting down there and making a play. Again, another punt close to being blocked. I think if the Liberty defender had committed and laid out, that ball would probably be sitting on the other side of the 10-yard line right now in Liberty's possession.
So Perry's defense, that is, now with a little bit of momentum after making the stop on their last defensive set. And on come the Liberty offense. 7:50 left to go in the half, 21-7, Liberty on top. And it's going to be Magri. Man in motion to the right, and they're going to give to him. That's Jackson. Jackson breaks through past the line of scrimmage, going to get a gain of about 4 yards here on this play.
Yeah, got to put a body on Jackson. He hits the hole hard. He doesn't running through a couple arm tackles. Looked like a attempted strip by one of the Puma defenders. Jackson's a pretty good little running back, wide receiver, so got to bring pads to him.
Magri in the gun. He's going to get his snap, throw on the right side. It is caught. Now with some room to run is going to be a first down. It is going to be Dayton Jackson on the reception. First down, Liberty.
Nice little slip screen. Pumas almost pick it off in the air, but nothing doing. Another first down for Liberty. Pumas definitely need to stop here. Do not want to go down 3 scores at halftime. It's a tough mountain to climb in the second half.
1st and 10 from the Perry 40. Magri looking in, gets his snap, and they're going to give straight up the gut. That's Newton being the go-to guy right now. It's going to be about 2nd and long here for Liberty.
And Liberty's not going to change anything they're doing until the Pumas stop it. And straight ahead, couple edge rushes with the
right now, Liberty running Wildcat. Alex Hunter in at quarterback, and he's going to keep it himself. Big man Alex Hunter almost busting through the hole. It's going to be 3rd and short here for Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty sending the quarterback out here to wide receiver, almost like a hidden play. He widened out so far, he was almost out of bounds, and I'm not sure why the Pumas even bothered to cover him with Liberty in that Wildcat formation. Going to go straight ahead with Jackson. Now another power run formation by Liberty.
And they're going to give to the fullback, who's going to push past, and it's going to be a first down inside Perry's 30-yard line. And Liberty right now driving.
A nice little job by the fullback, a little dance move in the hole. Easy first down for the Lions.
Newton's going to be the back in the gun alongside Magri. About 5:20 it says on the John Wren clock, and they're going to give to Jackson. Dayton Jackson with a little sidestep, trying to stay on his feet. It does not. It's going to gain maybe 1 or 2 yards at the best here for Liberty.
Good job by Hatch coming up, making the play. Again, another guy that if he runs free, if he can run free, he's not going to miss a lot of tackles. So Pumas can have a lot of success if their defensive linemen can occupy those offensive linemen and let Hatch clean up the mess.
Good play right there by number 4, Case Hatch on the Perry defense. 3 wide, all to the left. And Magri's going to give straight up the middle to Newton yet again. It's going to be 3rd and manageable here for Liberty. But again, another 3rd down. We'll see what the Perry defense can draw up here.
Be interested to see what Liberty does here. It had success, probably 4 down territory, so 2 plays left here. Maybe play action, take a shot up top, or just go straight ahead again and take 2 downs to get this first down. We'll see what they dial up here.
3rd and 5 from the Perry 22. Dayton Jackson in motion is going to come all the way around. and we're going to have a flag thrown. It's going to be end zone. It's looking for Jackson. He dropped it, and we're going to wait for what the flag is going to be called.
It's going to be not enough men on the line of scrimmage or movement on the outside, so going to come back, but Liberty kind of burned their trick play. That's a play they'd set up with the screen. They send the blocker up the sideline, and Puma's all over it. No one goes to the screen. Well thought out play, not really performed very well there. So see if Coach Jones declines or takes the penalty here. Looks like he's going to decline it.
Yes, that is what the head referee with the white hat is signaling. It's going to be declined. 4th and 5 now from 22. It looks like the kicking team is coming on out here for Liberty. .403 left to go. Gavin McCray upsetting the block. Looks like it's going to be a 39-yarder here for McCray. Snap is good. Kick is up. It is no good. He pushed it off far right. That's a win for the Perry defense. They're stopping him, and the coaches are out there to congratulate.
Yeah, good job by the Pumas getting off the field there. And just need the offense to go do their job. Maybe cut this lead to 7.5. Pumas would be more than happy with that, with the turnover and a couple of conversions for the Lions.
So with 3:57 left to go, it's going to be Perry ball on their own 22. And it looks like the Perry offense have shown some ability, shown some potential thus far throughout the game. But it's still only 7 points. It would be very ideal. Perry get the ball coming up at the start of the second half to get a score while killing clock as well.
Yeah, last two series here for Perry not really going their way, so going to have to try to figure something out here. This Liberty defense doing a good job of kind of sniffing stuff out here. So
Tomaszewski's in at quarterback after 2 drives from Purdy. He rolls right, looking to throw, now does throw. Nobody's there, and it's intercepted. It's going to be a Liberty ball inside the Perry 30, and just like that, momentum can turn on a dime, and it's Liberty football.
yeah, a little rollout there by Tomaszewski. Really no one open. Maybe thought the receiver was going to keep going there. Receiver stops dead in his tracks. Ball's thrown in front of the receiver. The off DB, who was not even in coverage on the play, ends up getting the pick.
Second interception thrown by Tomaszewski tonight. It's going to be Liberty's football on Perry's 26, and now you're asking a lot for your defense. You're asking your defense to stand tall for you right here.
Yeah, just got off the field and only one play blow, and now they're right back out there. So see if they can maybe muster a turnover or something here. Try to flip this momentum back in their favor.
Magri with the man in motion to his right. And they're going to give straight up the middle. That's Galicia on the carry. Nothing doing there. Loses a yard.
Yeah, I think the Pumas will take Galicia carrying the ball over the other options Liberty has. They got a veritable stable of running backs on this team. Seen multiple players touch the ball that are very, very dangerous. So
that's Galicia. Galicia is staying down on the play, not moving at all.
You know, he's hit right when he got the ball, and so real nowhere to go, and so never know you get tangled up and twisted in that pile. There's a lot of big bodies down in there, and someone falls on your ankle or your knee the wrong way, and that's how a lot of injuries happen.
So both teams right now catching a knee. The attending training staff, Miss Gatz on the Perry side, meeting up with the Liberty training staff. Some teamwork going on there.
So interesting story about the Liberty Lions. Peoria School District bans all travel on freeways. So the Liberty Lions came to Perry today, actually had pregame meal at Perry, left school really early, actually showed up on campus here about 3:30 this afternoon, and we mapped it out on Google Maps. What do we see? An hour and 45-minute drive down here from Liberty, which is about 58 miles if you took the freeway. So Liberty having to make some adjustments as a team because of the shooter on the freeways here in the Phoenix area. And so a lot of schools have been doing that, banning all travel on the freeways until they figure out who or what is happening on those freeways. So Liberty with a long trip, been here a long time. Little pregame meal in the Puma Cafe this afternoon.
Making the trip all the way from Peoria without taking the freeway. That is difficult. And like as you said, about an hour 45 avoiding any freeway. Galaxy is helped off, and it's going to be Hunter in there. And this Wildcat again. Magri, again, as you said, all the way off, almost out of bounds. And it's going to be Hunter to keep trying to reset his feet. And they're going to bring him down. It's going to be a third, and it looks like 5 here for Liberty.
Yeah, Hunter's a back. You're going to have to square up and get your butt underneath you to hit him, because he's going to carry everybody with him if you don't square him up. And so Hunter really looks like a college running back there playing with some smaller high school kids.
Does Alex Hunter, according to Max Preps, listed at 6'2", 225.
That's not too far off from what we're seeing. He's a big back.
Magri now back in at quarterback. He's going to throw on the left side. It looks like it's going to be the end zone, and it is caught. Dayton Jackson gets in for the score. 21-yard touchdown pass, 27-7. Liberty up by 7 and taking advantage of the turnover again.
Yeah, Dayton Jackson is a ball player, I'll tell you that. He's been all over the field tonight for these Liberty Lions and making plays, running the ball, catching the ball, reverses straight ahead, whatever you ask for. And now he's going to go out and go ahead and be a wingback on the PAT team. So Dayton Jackson, what heck of a player for Liberty.
Having a monster game, going up there and essentially getting the jump ball from Magrin. It's going to be McCray on to kick. High snap, controlled well, and it is up and through the uprights. 28-7 right now. 2 turnovers, which leads to 2 Liberty touchdowns.
Yeah, I can't put your defense in either one of those situations. The Puma offense has not helped out this defense at all tonight. And so they've been on the field for the majority of the game. A couple 3-and-outs, a couple bad punts. Puma defense holding up as well as they can, but now in a big hole, spot they haven't been in all year.
Yeah, down 21, not even at halftime yet. Perry facing a lot of adversity going into the half. However, they can go into the half on a high note here. Maybe score 14 unanswered points is the best case scenario right now for them, as it looks like.
I think they'd be happy to either score or just keep it where it's at, get the ball to start the second half and kind of regroup. But want to see where this kickoff ends up, see where your field position is, kind of determine how you want to play this. Liberty's still with all their timeouts, so you can't really just go out there and fall on the ball. They're going to get the ball back if you do that. So not an offense you want to give the ball back to with any time left on this halftime clock.
Liberty, it looks like, kind of abandoned their which kicker is going to kick it. Look, it's going to be McCray, and it looks like he's going to be booting this one down deep, and he is. Low line drive kick is going to get over Purdy, who's back deep, and that's going to be a touchback.
So let's see what the Pumas do go for on quarterback right now. If we're going to go Purdy or Tomaszewski. Looks like Purdy over by the huddle, but maybe we're going to look at Tomaszewski, get another look at it right here.
2:45, let's go in the half. Perry taking over at their own 20. It is going to be Tomaszewski to quarterback. He's got 3 receivers. Cutter Hatch to his right. He's going to get the snap. He's going to look left, throw left, way behind the receiver. No communication on that play right there.
Yeah, definitely not on the same page there with the receiver flipping it out there, but gonna have to convert some first downs. Again, you don't want to give this offense the ball with 2 minutes left here in the half. They're gonna take advantage of it.
Abraham Favela, the intended receiver. Thing is, Favela did not know he was the intended receiver until the ball was already out of bounds. 5 wide for the Pumas. Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's gonna look and throw to Cutter Hatch. Hatch catches. Has staying on his feet, driving the feet all the way up to the 30-yard line. And we're going to see where the spot is. It's going to be a first down Perry.
Yeah, so safeties for Liberty playing way, way deep there, giving up the quick little hitch. Pumas more than happy to take advantage of it, get the first down, move the ball out of their area.
They're going to go right back to Hatch. Hatch doing a good job breaking a couple tackles. It's going to be a hard-fought gain of 1.
Yeah, Pumas may be content just to get out of here in the half, but still hurrying up here. So let's see Pumas looking to do. Liberty in a prevent defense.
Tomaszewski's going to throw on the left side. Ball is batted up. It's going to fall. Man was hit as the ball hit him. We have a late flag thrown in. Creel, Dallas Creel was the intended receiver. I want to see what this flag is for.
Yeah, Creel slow to get up there, so see what they end up calling. But, you know, Tomaszewski putting his receiver in a bad spot there. Creel on the little drag play ends up taking a big hit. Tomaszewski not really looking at the defense, just kind of predetermining where he was going to go with that ball before he even got to the spot. Corner sitting there in a cover 2 look, just squatting on that route coming at him.
Looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike or an unnecessary roughness on Liberty. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. First down here for Perry.
Yeah, not what a Liberty coach wants to see here at the end of the half. Now the Pumas are in position to take some shots here. Leave them back on that other side of the 30. They're really kind of got to play it safe, but now they can kind of open up the playbook.
And they're going to give to Kenny Fultz. Fultz with some room to run on the outside now, tries to cut back up the field. Good run from Fultz. Now Perry inside Liberty territory.
Pumas going quick here. Liberty still kind of trying to get set up, trying to sub a few players in at the defensive line position.
Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to roll right, looks right, throws right, and it is caught. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a first down at the Liberty, 40-yard line. Dominic Amendola-Rala on the reception for Perry.
Good job by Dominic getting out of bounds. Liberty looking to call a timeout here, trying to get set up, and kind of were scrambling the whole last few plays of that drive. So Pumas got them on their heels here. If anything, try to get in field position, get a few points here. Be a nice little drive if they can.
This is going to be 1st and 10 after the Liberty timeout. You need to burn timeout. 91 seconds left to play in the half. Ball on the Liberty 40. Right now, Perry in the midst of a good driver here, but I think it was a good timeout taken by Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty again scrambling to get some players on the field. Perry going pretty quick there, and so Liberty wasn't in position for the last 3 plays without any players even set up and ready to go.
Now both teams, at least the Liberty side, looking to take the field again, jogging back out. Now on comes the Perry offense. And right now some USA chants coming from the Perry crowd. It's going to be Tomaszewski. So he gets the snap, and he's going to give to Hatch a little reverse. That's Nate James. Nate James throwing on the right side. It is batted up in the air and incomplete. Jackson O'Hare, the intended receiver, almost had his hands on a bobbled catch.
Pumas going to the double reverse pass. O'Hare almost pulls it down, but almost picked as well. James not afraid to throw into coverage there. Again, we talked about it before when they scored a touchdown on that same play earlier in the year. When you give it to a guy who doesn't touch a lot, he's so excited he's going to throw it no matter what, and sometimes that can be a bad thing. Got to eat it if it's not there. A dangerous throw there by James.
So now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Tomaszewski's going to roll it now. He's going to give to Hatch on a little fake play. Hatch staying on his feet, breaking a few tackles. Now looking to get to the outside past the 30. Now cutting back up the field, getting to the 25, and they're saying the ball is out. It's a fumble. Liberty, you're saying they have it. Waiting on an official word, and then the referee saying that Hatch was down. Perry escaped with one right there. It's going to be a first down. Perry, Liberty right there. Player has the ball in the air.
Had a nice job by Hatch on the reach around roll draw. Nothing there, cuts it back, makes a couple of jukes, gets a nice big gain. Liberty thinks they have it, but ref calling them down.
Now Perry trying to go quick. It is caught by Abram Favela. Favela pushes past the 15-yard line. It's going to be short. Excuse me, it's going to be a first down for Perry.
Pumas on the move here. It's to be huge for momentum to be able to score here to go in the half. 1 minute left on the clock.
5 wide now, Tomaszewski in an empty set. It's going to get a snap throw. It's going to be Cutter Hatch on the reception, pushing inside the 10-yard line. Perry playing very fast.
Pumas called timeout here. Got it a little late. Referee didn't see Coach Jones. Probably about 4 or 5 seconds ran off before Coach Jones actually got the timeout that he wanted.
So with 42 seconds or 41 seconds on the John Wren clock, second down from the Liberty 8-yard line. And really one of the biggest plays right now was the penalty on Liberty bumping Perry up 15 yards.
Yeah, huge play by Liberty. Kind of put the ball on the other side of the field, and so gave the Pumas, again, an opportunity to open up the playbook to see a lot more of their offense, where they probably would have been content to go into the half without having to worry about trying to score again, not wanting Liberty to go up by 4 scores. So little things in a game. Sometimes games come down to 3 or 4 plays, and that could be one that comes back to bite these Liberty Lions later in this game.
Now both teams coming back on. Tomaszewski gets a snap, and he's going to keep himself. Little play action, looks over the middle right side, right through the hands of the outstretched Dallas Creel, making a diving attempt at the ball. It's going to be third down Perry.
Yeah, a little boot throwback, but again, I don't think Tomaszewski's recognizing the defenses tonight, because I think he assumed maybe man-to-man coverage. That off corner didn't budge from his spot. Tomaszewski's lucky that was not picked off. He's kind of thrown blindly, leading receivers into coverage that he's not recognizing after he gets his head around.
3rd and 3 from the Perry 8-yard line. Excuse me, the Liberty 8-yard line. There's Hatch in motion to the left, and we have a flag here.
Bad spot for a false start for Perry here. Going to take it outside the 10-yard line.
Making it 3rd and 8. Ball's going to be now on the Liberty 13. Perry have to get to the 5. There's some basic math for all you non-mathematicians. We have Tomaszewski in the gun, Hatch to the left. Tomaszewski looking to the sideline. Getting a play call from the coaches. Now they're going to have to burn another timeout here. Some confusion on the Perry offensive side.
Yeah, weren't getting the play in as quick as they possibly wanted, and so Pumas have them to use good timeout there to get him set up for this play, because it's either get the first down, score, or go ahead and kick the field goal here.
Well, all things considered right now, Perry right now exactly where they want to be in terms of getting back in this game. They could pull a score out right now and then get the ball back at the start of the second half. Things could be looking up for Perry.
Yeah, got to be happy if they're going down just by 14 with the way they played with the turnovers in the first half and giving up big plays. Halftime, they're going to look to make an adjustment to stop those big plays by this Liberty offense. It's just been one big play after another, even after turnovers. So see if the Pumas can dial up here.
Now switching out of their original formation, Tomaszewski all by himself. And a little trick play thrown over the middle, going for Jackson O'Hare. Touchdown, Perry. We've seen that play against Mesquite. 28-13. Perry doing what they need to do. Zendejas is going to come on for the point after, and Perry get on the board late in the first half.
Yeah, surprising that the Liberty Lions defense did not notice that formation. Ran it against Mesquite for a 93-yard touchdown. They actually send a tackle out into the wide receiver spot. The tight end is in the tackle spot. Tight end goes right down the middle of the field, score touchdown for the Pumas.
Zendejas' point after is up through the uprights. 28-14 the score with 31 seconds left to go in the first half. And now momentum back on Perry's side.
Huge, huge score for the Pumas there. Just 30 seconds left. Hopefully get a nice kickoff, get a stop, and go in just down by 14, getting the ball to start the second half.
And as you were saying, that penalty giving Perry almost some confidence. So it looked like Perry were able and willing to just lay down on the ball and try and kill the clock. That penalty pushing them near midfield and gave them some hope.
Yeah, coaches, have to deal with the psychology of the game for them as well after they gave up those quick scores, and all of a sudden you're just imagining having to give this pretty explosive Liberty offense the ball again on your half of the field with just 2.5 minutes left. Not something a coach feels comfortable doing, so would have been content, I'm pretty sure, to go into the half without Liberty seeing the ball again, but a couple penalties here and there ends up turning out to be a great drive by the Pumas, cutting the lead to 14.
Zendejas teeing it up. Alex Jackson back deep to return for these Liberty Lions. 31 seconds left to go. And it'll be Zendejas, as I said, to kick from the 40. He gets his run up and the ball is booted. A little pooch kick right here, fair catch. And the ball is dropped, and it's going to be returned by Liberty. As you can hear the screams and the shouts from the Perry crowd, although Liberty do retain. First down, Liberty.
Yeah, good job by the other up back for Liberty. Scary proposition there for the Liberty coaches. Ball fair caught, not caught by the up back, but perfect bounce right to the other Liberty return man. And so see what Liberty's gonna do here. Just one time or two timeouts still left, so see if they take a shot here and there. Again, they've got some pretty explosive players. You might want to see if they can get in space, make something happen.
With the likes of Jackson, Dane Jackson, Connor Newton, and Magri in the gun. He's going to get the snap, and they're looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Alex Jackson. Jackson gets back to the line of scrimmage. Is knocked right back down by Case Hatch.
Yeah, safe play for Liberty. Good job trying to check. Maybe we can get him into some space, maybe a big play, but they'll probably let this thing go in at the half. Not even worry about burning another timeout.
Liberty are going to do just that. Some of the players already walking back to the locker room. So as we come to the end of the first half, 28-14, Perry making mistakes. The two turnovers right now are the difference in the game.
Yeah, I got to be happy with actually where they're at with how poorly their offense has played in a couple of situations. So Pumas go in there and see if they can make some fixes to those big plays and come back in the second half with the new mindset.
So as we go into the half, both teams heading back into the locker rooms. 28-14, Liberty on top. Perry get the ball, though, to start the second half. We'll bring you the band performance, and then after that, we will be back live here on PS4 for the second half of action as we head into the break. 28-14, Liberty.
The Perry Pumas Varsity Pom Squad. For tonight's entertainment, the Puma Regiment will be performing the 2015 wheelchair entitled Bill You Are. Experience for this band, cynicism, and disillusionment of the 1940s post-war America, intertwined with Bill You Are. These themes dominate the movie scene as America is facing some of the toughest times in our history. The Puma Regiment takes to the field tonight to capture the spirit of Vietnam with courteous undertones that define this sad period.
Brock Purdy. I'm number 15, quarterback, varsity.
I'm Nate James, number 10. I play slot receiver.
Hi, I'm Jackson O'Hare.
Ladies and gentlemen, throwing $10. The Pumas, the Perry Pumas Travel Cup is available. Visit the concession stand for directions. Pick up a Perry Puma Travel Cup. All proceeds will benefit our wrestling program.
Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the second half of this Perry v. Liberty game. 28-14 is the score, although Perry's scoring at the end of the half to cut things down to a 14-point deficit. And Perry now are going to be receiving this kick. It looks like it's going to be the combination of Kenny Foltz and Nate James back deep to return for the Pumas. Now Liberty's football team coming back up. It's going to be Gavin McCray on to kick for the Liberty Lions. So we get set for the second half of play. Perry right now trying to make a little bit of a comeback. McCray lining it up. And the kick is up and away, low line driving kick. It's going to bounce just past the 20-yard line. It's going to be picked up by Nate James. James out past the 15, looking to get to the outside. Now shakes and bakes up past the 25-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10. And then we have a late flag coming in from the referee. We might be having a late hit rather. And Perry might be starting up near the 40-yard line. Referee's talking it over. And it's going to be a late hit. Unnecessary roughness is the call. It's going to be on Liberty. And they're going to be moving Perry up 15 yards here. So exactly the kind of start you want if you're the Perry Pumas. Up past the 40-yard line, all the way up to we're seeing where they're going to spot.
Oren.
And just like that, first and 10 from the 43-yard line. It's going to be Purdy, who's going to give up the middle. And that's going to be up at the 50-yard line. Large scrum ordering up there. It's going to be a good gain for the Pumas. Gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Nice gainer on first down for the Pumas again. Great field position to start with the penalty tacked on. So Pumas looking to make a move here, cut this to 7 quick.
They're going to give to Cutter Hatch, waiting for the blocks to happen, then bounces outside. It's going to be up past the first down easily. And now Perry into Liberty territory fast.
Yeah, Hatch been doing a great job tonight, hitting holes hard, making people miss. So wouldn't be a bad thing to keep feeding number 11.
There's Purdy in an empty set. He's going to pump fake, now throw to Hatch. Hatch past the 40-yard line is going to get met by a couple of Liberty players. And it's going to be 2nd and short here for Perry.
Pumas moving quick. This Liberty defense looking tired. Couple people with their hands on their hips. Quite a few players go both ways on this defense. So Pumas looking to wear him down.
Purdy in the gun with Hatch to his right. Relaying the play from coach to his line. 2nd and 2. They're going to give to Hatch. Hatch goes straight up the middle easily with the first down. Now pushing again just to get further yards. This will be a first down Perry.
Pumas need to keep pushing the issue here. Keep this speed and tempo going. This Liberty defense. No answer so far to start the second half.
It's going to be Purdy in the pistol, 3 wide. A little slow snap right there. We have a flag coming in late.
Little double clutch there by the center. Going to be not a false start penalty on the Pumas.
And that is the call. So now it's going to be 1st and 15 for Perry. We're right now in the middle of a very good drive. Just need to capitalize. Just about 10:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 90 seconds been played. Purdy gets a snap, and he's going to keep himself. Looking for something on the outside. Now bounces to the outside. Cuts up the corner. Is going to knock past the 30-yard line. And it's going to cut down to about a 2nd and 8 or 7 here for Perry.
Yeah, play. Pumas have had a lot of success on the whole year where when the running back has been going, get Hatch going up the middle, they can fake and pull the end around and have Purdy follow, and been able to get the edge a lot this year so far. Nice successful play again there for Purdy, taking a big chunk of that 1st and long. End up at a 3rd short here.
As the Hatch take that one up the middle, it's going to be 3rd and manageable here for Perry. Ball at their Liberty's rather 37. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Pumas likely in 2-down territory here. Be interesting to see what they do. Maybe just run the ball straight ahead 2 plays in a row, get this 1st down.
Purdy gets a snap, and he's going to roll left, looking to throw. Now does throw deep over the left side. It is caught. It's Nate James. He's out of bounds. It's 1st and goal, Perry.
Great job by Nate James. Taps the toes. Good throw by Purdy. Tight coverage, drops it right into the corner. Pumas on the 2-yard line, but Nate James making a big play there along with Brock Purdy.
First and goal from the 2 after the huge play. They're going to give to Cutter Hatch. Hatch is in. Touchdown, Perry. And just like that, we have a one-possession game.
All the momentum right there by the Pumas right down the field. Cut it to one possession. Right back in this, crowd in it. Pumas looking to get back in this game.
Zendejas' kick is up, and it is good. It is 28-21. 9:15 left to go in the third quarter. And as we were saying, that at the end of the half, we were saying if Perry could get a score and then start out with the score, they'd be in business, and they done exactly that.
Yeah, good job by the offensive coaches making some adjustments at halftime. Obviously saw some flaws. That last drive of the first half kind of exposed this Liberty defense to what they didn't want to see in that quick pace. Pumas getting up on the ball and moving quickly gave Liberty a lot of trouble, and that's what the Pumas come right back with to start the second half and move right down the field on Liberty.
Perry's kicking team coming already back out. 9:15 left to go. And as you said, all momentum going Perry's way. We'll see what the defense can do on their first defensive set.
Let's see if Pumas go to that pooch again. Looks like a little bit of an adjustment by Liberty. Moved up a couple of the more agile players into that up back position. So see if the Pumas keep pooch in that spot.
And it is going to be another little pooch, and it is caught, and he's going to be looking to return, trying to bounce it, reverse his field, hand on the ball, broken tackle, then hit hard out at the 29-yard line. It's going to be, Mesquite Liberty ball at the 29-yard line after a dangerous punt, almost a strip there from Perry.
Yeah, so a little bit of adjustment there by Liberty, moving some of the return guys up into that second wave of return men, and ends up getting into the hands of a pretty dangerous back there. Almost breaks this thing.
And on come the Liberty offense. Magri in the gun, 4 wide. Gets a snap. He's going to give to Newen. Newen breaks through the interior line. If he broke that tackle, nobody was left in front of him. A decent run. It's going to be about 2nd and 5 here for Liberty. And they're going to give right back to Newton. He's met at the line by Case Hatch. Case Hatch all over the field tonight.
Good job by Hatch, shooting through the gap, shutting that down quick, putting Liberty in a 3rd and long. See if the Pumas can get off the field, get the ball back in that offense. We might be looking at a tie game.
Magri in the gun. Gets a snap. He's looking to throw. Throws the little fade. Newen's right there, and he's down the sideline. Past the 35. Shakes past the defender, and he could be going all the way to the 10, to the 5. Stays in. Touchdown, Liberty.
Pumas had run that same blitz enough times where Liberty had seen it enough and said, we're not going to go with the plays over the middle. Sneak the back out of the backfield. No one covered the back, lob it up. Nice, easy throw. Liberty capitalizes yet again on 3rd down against this Puma defense.
34-21. The kick team comes on. His number 9, Colton Newen, on the touchdown grab. And as you said, just a little bit of a fade over the defender. Shakes a tackler. And nobody stopping him from there. The kick's extra point is up and good. 35-21.
Liberty Lions 35, your Perry Pumas 21.
Now, as I said earlier, momentum can change on a dime. The wind, it feels like, been sucked out of John Wren Stadium. It'll be interesting to see how Perry respond.
Yeah, stop there. Pumas would have had all the momentum in the world. Not able to do it. Give up a huge, huge play. Again, Liberty gouging this defense multiple times tonight with a few, probably the third 50-yard plus touchdown of the game by the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions taking Perry's role almost to the explosive play. Now with just over 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Liberty on top again by 14. Perry have to claw and scratch and try not to go away. The kick is up and away, a good kick this time, and it's going to be returned. It's going to be a touchback because it was returned in the end zone. So Perry will get the ball to start out at their 20-yard line.
Yeah, automatic rule in high school. Anytime it goes across that goal line, it is automatic touchback. So Pumas will start at the 20-yard line. Touchback actually a great thing in high school football. The percentage of drives that actually ended a touchdown that go 80 yards, it's very low in high school football.
Now on come the Perry offense. Brock Purdy, the quarterback. Fultz to his left. Gets the snap, and they're going to give to Fultz. Fultz with some blockers in front of him. Looking to cut up. Gets hit hard. Kenny Fultz is going to be gain about 4 on the play.
Yeah, Fultz took a blow. 35 pursuing down the line. Fultz cuts back. 35's waiting for him. Puts the smackdown on Kenny Fultz after a gain of about 4.
Chase Holbert for Liberty on the play. Holbert with an interception earlier in the game. Purdy missed. Broken play right there, trying to give it to Hatch. Ball going right through his hands. They're saying incomplete pass. A broken play overall.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion. Looked like they had something set up over there to Nate James. Gets it out to him in the flat. Refs called incomplete. Almost looked like a lateral. James was smart to pick it up and try to make a move. Real late whistle there by the refs as well.
So now it's 3rd and 6. Perry have to be careful here about going 3 and out. Purdy gets the snap. He's looking, now throws over the right side. It is caught. Deshane James is on the catch. Out past the 40-yard line. First down, Perry.
Nice quick slant by James with the off coverage. Purdy puts it right on his numbers in stride. Good job by this Puma offense keeping this drive going, giving their defense some more time to regroup.
So now ball at the 40. Hatch in behind and running back. And Purdy's going to keep himself. Now trying to bounce to the outside, out past the 40-yard line to the 45, then is out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of 9 or 8, rather, on the play.
Good job by Purdy getting around the edge, dipping his shoulder, picking up nice gain on first down. See if the Pumas try to take a shot downfield with kind of a throwaway down.
And they're going to give to Fultz. Fultz trying to cut it back up the middle. Hit hard again, right at the marker. And they're going to say first down, Perry.
Fultz with the cutback again and met again by number 35, the inside linebacker, waiting on that cutback. Fultz taking 2 smacks, 2 plays in a row on that same action.
Chase Holbert. Again with the hit on Fultz. It looks like there's some confusion on the line right now. People trying to find their spots, and they finally do. 1st and 10 from the 50. Purdy's going to keep himself. Now trying to reverse his field. Spins out of the way of a defender. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might lose one there, but athletic play by Purdy nonetheless.
Seems like Purdy may have thought about that cutback too, but maybe looking for a linebacker to clean it up. Decides on a weird spin move there. Maybe he saw Braxton Miller Monday night. Thought he could pull one of those off.
Empty backfield for Purdy. Now he's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw out on the flat. It is caught by Jackson O'Hare. O'Hare breaking a couple tackles. Now accelerates out past the 40, taking out a referee with them, and it's going to be 3rd and short here for Perry.
Throwback tight end screen there by the Pumas, getting the ball into O'Hare's hand. O'Hare's not your normal tight end. Has some moves. Picks up a big chunk on what looked like almost a busted play. Kind of sniffed out by the Lions there. But O'Hare able to do some work. Pick up 6. Pumas in a third manageable here.
It is 3rd and 4. Man in motion. Snap. And it's going to be Purdy to throw on the right side. Nate James trying to gut pack past one. He's going to be out in front. First down. And it's another converted 3rd down.
And Nate James trying to put a little move on there after he got the first down. Nate James good in space. Like to see him a little bit more get in the open field.
Perry right now putting together a good drive. It's Purdy with Fultz to the right. Now after the hard count, looking to the sidelines. About 5:35 left to go, just under. Purdy's going to get the snap. And he's going to keep himself. Fakes the throw, now busts up the gut. Spin move again. Very Braxton Miller-esque, and it's going to be stopped at the mark. It's going to be a first down, Perry.
All these spin moves Purdy keeps busting. We're going to have to call him Baby Braxton maybe here. Put a number 1 on him and move him out to wide receiver. Pumas showing a quad left formation here.
They're going to go to Kenny Fultz. Kenny Fultz trying to cut up on near the hash. Accelerates and pushes out in front. That's going to be a first down again for Perry.
Now, I got to say, I have a big affinity for that play. I really like that quad left look. Just get it out there, get your blockers out in front. Easy pickup of 10 yards. No danger there at all on the play either.
Now Purdy in the pistol with Cutter Hatch now in behind. And they're going to give to Hatch. Hatch up the middle, breaks an arm tackle, accelerates, and he's in. Touchdown, Perry.
Purdy with the fake on the Brett Favre-esque throw after the ball is out of his hand. Hatch right up the middle. Half the Liberty defenders didn't even know he had the ball. And Hatch again with a strong touchdown run, hitting the hole hard with no delay. And Hatch in for his 3rd touchdown on the night.
Huge game for Cutter Hatch, the underclassman. Zendejas' kick is up, and he missed it. He pulled it left. Points left on the board here for Zendejas, and now Perry, if they need to tie, are going to have to go for 2 at some point.
Yeah, tough miss there. Looked like a little bit of penetration by Liberty, but Pumas again cut this lead back to 1 score. A good job there by the offense. Purdy with the fakes and the kind of faking out the throws. And I know firsthand, he did it to me last year when I went through that practice with the team. He ran a fake option at me, faked the pitch, cut right up inside of me. I was playing outside linebacker. I had no idea. Left me in the dust. So did as a freshman, more advanced with it as a sophomore.
We might have to talk about your one practice with the Perry freshman squad. That is for a later time, because that is definitely an interesting one.
Still recouping from that a year later.
It's going to be Zendejas on to kick. Only 1 man back deep. We've seen a lot of the pooch kicks from Perry all night long. A couple of been a bounce away, and it's going to be a little squibber out past the 30-yard line. It's going to be jumped on about at the Liberty 29. So Liberty going to have to go pretty much the length of the field. Pretty neutral starting position, and we'll see what the Perry defense can do and how they respond.
Yeah, Pumas again have gotten a good job of getting Liberty in 3rd down, but haven't done a good job of getting off the field. So see if the Pumas can kind of make a stand here, get the ball back in their hands, and get this thing evened up.
4:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Magri with Newton to his left in the gun, 3 wide. Man in motion. And they're going to give to Newton. Newton going up the middle is met at the line. Is going to gain a couple of yards. It's going to be about 2nd and 7 here for Liberty.
Again, Pumas have held up pretty well so far against that dive play. It's the action off the dive where they've gotten into trouble.
Now 4 wide here on 2nd and 7. Magger in the gun again. Newton to his left. And he's going to pass now looking Bounces outside and is hit hard. Absolutely destroyed on the play by guess who? Case Hatch.
Case Hatch comes up. Magri broke the tackle. Might have been better off going down right there because Case Hatch puts the wood on Magri. I don't know if Liberty's going to want to throw the ball here after that play. Might want to play it safe and run it because I don't know if Magri knows where he is right now.
Absolutely huge hit by Case Hatch. As I said earlier, all over the field. Now we have a 3rd and 12 here for Liberty. Magri, they're going to throw. Gets about a 3-step drop, throws on the right side, and that is underthrown and eventually dropped through the hands of the receiver of Jackson. And Perry get off the field.
Nice job by the Perry defense, cleaning up on that play before. Again, Magri short arms that one after the big hit. So see if the Pumas can put some pressure on this kick and get some good field position. Dust off that 2-point conversion play. They can get in the end zone.
It's going to be Kevin Perez back deep for Perry. And it seems their motto has been on special teams, straight away, fair catch. Punt almost blocked. Perez waves for the fair catch. Men coming back at him, diving, falling down. Almost dangerous right there from Kevin Perez.
Yeah, 3 men met at the ball there for the Pumas. It's almost one of those things. You got to put a kid out there who's pretty fearless, has the layout for one of those almost think if he left his feet, he might have taken that right off of his foot.
So Perry get the ball back. 3:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Down by 8. Down by 21 earlier in the game. And right now, momentum's definitely on their side. It's going to be Purdy to come back out. We haven't seen Tomaszewski yet in the second half.
Yeah, Purdy with that last drive, very, very confident in what he's doing. So Pumas, no reason to switch back to Tomaszewski, who struggled tonight with a couple turnovers.
And he's going to keep himself, get out to Dallas Creel out on the flat, up past the 30, and he's going to be met at the 35, and that's where he's going to be tackled. It's going to be a good gain for Perry here on 1st down.
Again, Pumas staying on schedule so far with these drives in the second half, leaving themselves in good positions on 2nd and 3rd down, exactly what they want to do. Again, Liberty on their heels again.
Purdy, double pump fakes, now looking to run, now looking to throw up over the middle. It is intercept, no, he's dropped, and then caught. And then the back referee is saying it hit the ground, incomplete.
Yeah, definitely hit the ground. Again, good coverage by Liberty. Linebacker running with it the whole way. See if we have a legal man downfield here against the Pumas, or maybe a late hit. Let's see what ends up. Purdy really kind of putting pressure on his offensive lineman the way he's running around down there.
It's going to be a roughing the passer on Liberty, and it's going to be a 1st down and 15-yard penalty for Perry.
Wow, Liberty end up again giving Pumas great field position on some late hits and things, but Purdy will do that to you, put you in position where you just get so frustrated. He's dancing around, he's pump faking you, and you finally get a chance to hit him. You're going to take the late hit just because you're so mad at him.
And it's going to be a hatch run down on the left side for a couple yards there, 2nd down and long here for Perry. And it's going to be Purdy. He's going to give to Hatch again. Hatch this time with a lot of room to run. Out past near the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and short here for Perry.
Got to figure Puma's going to turn this into 2 downs here. Maybe just go straight ahead a couple times or play action off of this.
And Purdy's going to keep himself now looking to run. Busts up the gut. It's going to be a 1st down Perry.
Gosh, Brock Purdy just puts a lot of pressure on that defense. I'll tell you what, every time he turns his shoulders out there to look like he's going to throw, you got to respect it. He puts that foot in the ground and hits it up in there real quick. It's a tough position to put those outside linebackers and DBs in. And they've been making the wrong decision pretty much every time with Purdy.
And Purdy's going to give to Hatch again. Hatch with some room to run up the middle is going to be met, and it's going to be a gain of 5 or 6 here for Perry.
Pumas again have this Liberty defense on their heels. You got a player down now for Liberty. Might be cramping up. Still pretty warm here. No, it's getting in the middle of the September. Most places cooling down. Not really here. A couple lightning strikes out in the distance tonight towards the southeast. Monsoon not letting go in the Southeast Valley.
Number 12, Alex Hunter, is the injured man down on the field. We've got 1:23 left to go. That's going to be second down for Perry. And right now they are driving, but thanks in part to the large penalty, the roughing the passer against Liberty.
Yeah, again, Liberty keeping drives alive for Perry. And so Pumas now again in getting closer to the red zone, see if they can come up with something.
Hunter jogs off the field. We have a little bit of an update from a local game. At the end of the third quarter, Basha is up on Desert Vista 20-13.
Basha took on that tough and big Centennial team last week. Kind of lean on you, kind of pound on you. Paid the price. Got to make it up this week against Desert Vista.
Purdy's going to throw out to Kenny Fultz. Fultz breaks the tackle. Now trying to cut back outside and steps back inside. He's going to get about a yard or two at that.
You almost think the Pumas may be setting up something for later. They keep going to that play out of that quad formation. So got to think Coach Jones and the offensive staff have something left in their back pocket for that play later.
3rd and 4 now with under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Purdy gets the snap. He's going to throw left and is almost intercepted. Amendola, the unintended receiver, got hit as he was about to catch it. Now it's 4th and 4, and the offense right now staying on the field.
Yeah, kind of no man's land here, out of field goal range, and see if the Pumas kind of maybe try to hard count Liberty here, get a cheap first down. But I'd like to see Purdy on the move, puts you in the best position to make a play.
They're going to go with it. He's going to roll out. He's going to look to throw. Throws on the right side. Dolman Rala is there, and he drops it right through his hands. It's going to be a turnover on downs. First down, Liberty.
Yeah, you know, really it was bad hand position by Dolman Rala. You know, they do a thumbs out, thumbs in drill all the time. When the ball's below your waist, thumbs out, ball above your waist, thumbs in. He had his thumbs kind of in the wrong spot. He had them in. He should have kind of cradled that. Would have been a nice catch. Good throw by Purdy. Really was right on the money. Receivers got to come up with that play, especially on a 4th down, down by 8.
So with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it's going to be Liberty taking over the ball. It looks like Perry going to go into the fourth quarter at least down by 8 points, barring a pick 6 or fumble recovery, something of that nature before the quarter ends. It's going to be Magri. He's going to give to Newton. Newton right up the gut, met by Case Hatch again. There's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 on that play.
Hatch has seen enough of that tonight. He's been stuffing that all night, so he says it again. If you want to keep bringing it, I'll keep bringing it to you. So I don't know if I'm the Liberty coach. I want to expose my running backs to that much more.
Liberty taking their time right now. This might be the last play, barring an incompletion in the quarter. About 13 seconds left, and they're going to drop back Magri. He's going to pump fake, and he's going to be tackled. It's going to be a sack on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long as the clock strikes 0 at this third quarter. 3rd and long for Liberty. And that is going to do it for this third quarter. At the end of 3 is 35-27. And right now, we're going to talk about the unforeseen players here at Perry High School, the players coming out of nowhere.
I'm Brock Purdy. I'm number 15, quarterback, varsity.
I'm Nate James, number 10. I play slot receiver.
I'm Jackson O'Hare. I'm a senior. I'm tight ended at number 46.
Before the season, my role on the team was to just prepare the team as a leader to get everyone ready and hyped up for the year, and just do my part and just make sure everyone else is doing their part as well and get ready for the season.
I think my role's been the same. Everybody's expecting a lot from me, and I just got to show up.
My role before the season is I try to encourage people to play hard and work hard.
Coming from not playing all last season to being key members of the team, this year these players have been a vital part of Puma's success.
Now, just still trying to be a leader with every position on the team, just make sure everyone's doing their job, and just trying to lead all the guys to victory every game.
I thought it was just to go out there and make big plays. I think I play a big role on this team.
I think there's higher expectations of me now after those past 3 games, having, like you said, a lot of receiving yards and a couple of touchdowns. I think the expectations risen, but I think the team has faith in me and I have faith in the team.
Keep an eye out for these Pumas on the field throughout the season. I'm Jacqueline White, and this is PS4.
Welcome back to the game. During that story, we had an incompletion. Now 4th and 12. Liberty going to be punting to Perry here. Kevin Perez back deep. On what I call the fair catch basis for this Perry High School. High punt. Immediately waving fair catch. Might be dangerous. Perez dives on it. In between about 5 Liberty players, it seemed like.
Yeah, you know, you got the coaches up here yelling Peter to get away from it, but really a good job by Perez not letting that ball go and roll anymore. Dives in there. Great field position by the Pumas. Going to start at the 44. So, you know, people want to play it conservative, but Perez, confident in his fair catch ability, goes and gets it.
This right now, adversity facing Perry, down by 21 earlier in the game, have cut it to 8 points in the final quarter. 11:47 left to go, and we are set for a good last quarter of football.
Yeah, see if the Pumas can keep it going here. Offense have been moving the ball. Last drive just stuttered a little bit, but really this whole second half have owned this defense.
It's going to be a run that goes nowhere. It's going to lose a yard. Cutter Hatch on the carry.
See if the Pumas have anything special in the bag of tricks here. Usually have more than 2. They've run 2 so far tonight, but see if they have a number 3 play they might come to.
And they're going to give to Hatch again. Hatch trying to break out of a tackle, not able to. Good wrap at tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 12 here for Perry. Perry immediately facing some challenges on this drive with a good field position. Luckily right now, time not that big of a factor, especially when you're only down by 1 possession, still with 10+ minutes left to go.
Yeah, Puma's in a little bit heavier package here. See what they're going to be content to be safe here. Maybe set up a screen or something, but
the pass is going to be completed on the near sideline. It looks like it's going to be just short of the first down, though. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 1. Tomaszewski to Nate James.
Bad spot, really, because where he caught that ball versus where he came back to after the catch, looked like he was past that line. So they're going to call it 4th and 1. Puma's probably going to go for it here.
You're absolutely right. Offense staying onto the field. What do you see here? Maybe a little run up the gut. Oh, scratch that. Tomaszewski's in the backfield by himself.
See if they go straight ahead with Tomaszewski. Only 3 linemen in there. Liberty going to clog up all those holes in this 3-3-5 defense that they run.
3 wide, and Jackson O'Hare off to the right side for Perry. Tomaszewski with the one-step drop. Liberty bring the house, and it's a sack. Number 4, Josh Walters gets the sack, and it's going to be Liberty football.
Yeah, Pumas need to convert there. Didn't see the quick blitz. Kind of got caught in Tomaszewski's hands there. Didn't get it clean, didn't really get his eyes down. So when he's looking at the ball, when it gets in his hands, he kind of looks down at his hands to make sure he had the grip on it. Didn't see the backer coming free.
So a 4th and 1 now turns into a 1st and 10 inside Perry territory again, and now the defense is going to be called on to get a huge stop. Man in motion, it's Jackson. And that's who they're going to give it to. Jackson with some blockers down in front, now trying to reverse his field. Falls down, met by a swarm of Pumas. That's going to be 2nd and long already.
Led again by number 4, Case Hatch, chasing that down. Case Hatch going to sleep well tonight, running down everything sideline to sideline, blowing plays up in the middle as well. Still a guy I can't believe he hasn't gotten some Division I looks out on the recruiting trail. May not be a linebacker at the next level, but I definitely think he could play strong safety at a Division I school with no problem.
All over the field tonight, almost every night, leading the defense. And it's going to be Magri who's going to throw out on the flat outside. It's going to be not a first down, but it's going to be a third and manageable, considering you're a 2nd and 14, third down here for Liberty.
Yeah, same play they hit a touchdown with earlier. Perry brings a little extra heat, a little extra pressure, leaked the back out of the backfield up the sideline. Instead of the loft that they had earlier, kind of put it on a line, but really didn't do much damage, only picked up about 7 yards. So still 3rd and long. Puma's got to get off the field, see if they bring pressure again.
Man in motion, and it's the other Jackson. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw. Nobody's there. It's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. And just like that, Liberty trying with some trickery there, but the receiver's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it looked like a little confusion on what the receiver was supposed to do versus what the play was. He's down there stopped. Running back throws deep, nobody home, so Puma's going to get off the field on defense again, back with the ball into their offense's hands. I'd like to see Purdy come out and start this next series, see what they go with.
Cole Nixon to punt, Kevin Perez back deep. And we'll see if Perez elects to catch this, assuming the punt is a good one. Might try and let it bounce inside for a touchback inside the end zone, that is.
To see one of these Perry defenders that put pressure, lay out here, make a play.
Short punt, good punt. Perez signaling not going to go for it. Good Perry bounce. It's going to be just outside the 15-yard line. It's going to be down at about the 17-yard line. So Perry with the way to go. 9:03 left to go, and they get the ball back.
Puma's doing their job. The last thing they want to do here is go down by 2 scores. So defense steps up, offense, time to do their job. Make up for those 2 turnovers and 14 points they basically gave to Liberty early in the game. So offense needs to do their job to make up here.
Purdy coming back on the field. Exactly what you were calling for, Brian. 9:03 left to go in the game. Perry only down by 8. And they're going to give to Cutter Hatch. Hatch trying to bounce outside, gets hit, and is taken down. Good tackle right there by Josh Walters.
Yeah, Liberty kind of got sick of seeing Cutter Hatch gouging them up the middle. They've blocked up those lanes the last 2 series. Pumas may have to go to something else here in order to see this ball move down the field.
Now Kenny Foltz in there. Looks like they're going to go into the pistol. 4 wide, 3 of them to the right. Purdy gets the snap. He's going to keep himself. He's going to run. Now tries to cut back up the field. Going to the near hash. Trying to spin out of another tackle. Purdy staying on his feet. It's going to be about 3rd and 5 here for Perry.
Yeah, really good job by Brock Purdy. Nothing really there. Again, Liberty blowing the stack. Guy's coming free. Pulls it out of Foltz's stomach. Makes a move. Picks up what he can. We got another defender down for Liberty.
It's going to stop the clock at 8:12. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Number 3 down, Bryson Anderson for these Liberty Lions.
Again, about the 4th player we've seen down for Liberty tonight. I don't know if it was a cramp or not. He kind of tried to jog off the field and dropped, holding that area of his calf, but holding the front of it versus the back, it looked like.
And while they're attending to this down player, we had some other popular sports here at the Perry campus. Volleyball was in town, and we have some highlights from the first game. Welcome you back to the game. 3rd and 5 here. And Purdy's going to keep, he's going to throw. And it is caught to Shane James on the reception. 1st down, Perry.
The freshman goes down and gets the low slant. Good job by James. Pumas convert.
Three wide, all to the right. Fultz in the backfield to Purdy's right. Jackson O'Hare, the tight end, on the left side. And they're going to give to Fultz straight up the gut. Fultz with some room to run. Accelerates. It's going to be a 2nd and 2 here for Perry.
Good run by Fultz. Like to see him get his eyes up a little bit more. Could have made a move, maybe got further into the secondary there, but great gain on 1st down.
And Purdy's going to keep himself pump faking and is hit hard right at the line. A huge crunching hit. Number 42, Jacob Van Boden on the tackle.
Van Boden with a nice hit. Purdy kind of walked right into it. Again, the pump fakes no more effective for those inside guys. They finally decide they're going to keep their eyes on the quarterback and not on the ball. And so Purdy met with a big hit.
Purdy in the gun now is going to roll to the right here on 3rd down. Throw to the right into double coverage, and it is caught. It's going to be a 1st down Perry.
That's triple coverage there, but good job by Purdy putting the ball away from the defenders. Pick up the 1st down, keep the chains moving.
First and 10 on the Perry 42-yard line, as it's shown up on the John Wren scoreboard, and they're going to give to Cutter Hatch. Hatch jukes upside with some room to run, stiff arm. There's nobody in front of him. Cutter Hatch is gone at the 10-5, and he's tackled, and he is in. Touchdown Perry. Huge run, huge score. Perry, a 2-point conversion away from tying up the ball game.
Jeez, Cutter Hatch hits it hard. He's gone. The little man takes it to the house. Pumas in business, going to go for 2. Going to try to knot this one up with 6:34 left. Liberty Lions going to have nightmares about the Hatch brothers tonight. They're killing this team all night long. No matter where they look, a Hatch is doing damage. They're going to look at this film and go, where do these kids come from, and how can we get one up here in Peoria?
Purdy's out to quarterback. Some confusion. It looks like we're going to have a timeout call. It looks like it's going to be an official timeout here.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Coach Jones was asking for a hash and not getting the hash he wanted for this play. So on a 2-point conversion, you can pick a hash. And so, you know, Coach Jones, not one to avoid gamesmanship, may have not had it right in the personnel and maybe complained he didn't have the hash he wanted, and he got a reset of the game clock here.
Still at 6:34. Offense still staring at Coach Jones over there on the sideline, trying to get the play call now due.
Yeah, late call here, but Puma's in the right formation now. Plenty of time.
Brock Purdy's going to give it to Hatch. Hatch trying to accelerate past, and we're still waiting on a spot here from the officials.
I'll tell you what, from up here, it looked like he plenty much fell across that goal line, but they're going to call him short.
He didn't get it. They're saying he didn't get it. He's short, says the referees. Liberty off celebrating, and Perry are down by 2, and on come the boos.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call. It looked like he had enough momentum. I can't imagine they stopped him from getting across that line. Any part of that ball gets across that line, it's a conversion. So I don't know. We may have had that shot. We don't have replay tonight. If we did, I bet you we'd show you he was across that line.
Now some questionable calls being made. Very close calls. You said from your vantage point, it looked like he was in 35-33 after the huge Cutter Hatch run. Now 6:34, all 3 timeouts. We'll see what Perry can do on defense. Momentum again, fully in their corner.
Yeah, the way defense has been playing the second half, you'd think they'd still kick it, their normal kicks, their little pooches they've been doing, and just get out there and get a stop. Still plenty of time left. Got all your timeouts. Time not an issue at all right now for the Pumas.
And Liberty, it looks like, are playing the onside kick here from Perry.
They're playing that pooch again. I don't know. I think looking from my vantage point up here, I don't want to kick it to 7, but number 11 looks like the guy I want to get it to down there for Liberty. Doesn't look like He's the most fleet of foot, so I think we might see a pooch left here by the Pumas.
Zendejas getting a slow approach. And it's going to be a little squib right at number 11. You're absolutely correct, Ball. We have a whistle coming in now.
Good kick, and you call offsides on the Pumas. But yeah, when it's one of those things almost like in the Water Boy when they did the onside kick and he looks across the line, he sees the one guy with his teeth chattering, his knees shaking, and he goes, that's my guy. And from up here, that number 11 definitely looked like the guy he wanted to kick it to.
The ball's going to be backed up to the 35 now. And we're going to have a re-kick. So
sorry about that Water Boy reference there for Jordan. That was probably came out when you were about, I don't know, 6 months old.
Absolutely went over my head. I can tell you that right now.
That's a good Adam Sandler movie, actually.
One of the few.
One of the few.
If you're Perry and you're Zendejas, you're still going after number 11.
I'm going to kick it right back over there.
Morgan Blackwell, the man Perry targeted on the last kickoff, and we'll see if they're still going right back at him. Now this is a pooch, high pooch at that. And it is caught, and he's going to be looking to return. Breaks the tackle, breaks through, has a couple men to beat. And is going to be knocked out inside Perry territory. Number 24, Eric Gaddy on the return.
Yeah, not the guy I'd kick it to. He saw him earlier when he picked up a return. He almost broke it, and he almost broke that one there. Sometimes as a coach, you outthink yourself, and you know the last kick they kicked there looked pretty good. 7 started shading over there for Liberty on that play. Deep right might have been wide open for him on that last kickoff, but very fortunate that one didn't get broke for a touchdown. But Liberty in good field position.
Magri now is going to give to Jackson. Jackson with a touchdown already. And then we have a holding, it looks like a flag called. 2 flags in the same area. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, and we're going to see what the flag is.
Yeah, easy one. Hold on. Liberty's going to bring this one back. So Liberty going to be looking at depending on what hold flag they take, you know, it's from the spot of the foul in high school. And so if you get it from this spot back here on the other side of the 40, it's going to be a 13, 14-yard penalty.
And the referee's conversing. Now we're going to have the flag called, and we're going to have the ball backed all the way, it looks like, to the 50-yard line where the referee with the ball is standing.
Yeah, he marked it from the spot that was 10 yards away instead of the one that was already 4 yards downfield. Not sure why they picked one flag over the other, but they talked it out. You got to trust their judgment there.
Magri now is going to keep, and he's going to run up the middle. And he's going to stay on his feet until the 45, and that's where he will be knocked down.
Liberty gets about half of that back, but still in a second and long situation. Puma's got to hold up here. 6 minutes left on the clock.
2nd and 15. So we were talking about momentum on Perry's side. Everybody into it.
I mean, they'd given up one touchdown the second half, and it was a huge play on a 3rd and long. Defense has played great in the second half.
And it's going to be incomplete. The pass on the left-hand side going to stop the clock, and it's going to be 3rd and 15.
Liberty's got to be playing here to think. Worst case scenario, turnover. Best case scenario, we kick it and make him go 90 yards for a touchdown. So coaches can't get too cute here for Liberty.
Magri gets his snap. Now he's looking to throw deep. Down on the left-hand side, and it is caught. It looks like it's going to be short, however.
Called incomplete.
It was incomplete. Now it's going to be 4th and 15. You would assume punt team about to come on here. Perry doing their job, getting off the field. And on come the special teams.
Yeah, good job again by the Pumas. 3 and out, saddled with bad field position. Show up, get a penalty, and don't give up more than 5 yards. And so Pumas in business again with a chance to go ahead. 5.5 minutes left. See if the Pumas send some pressure at this.
It's me, Cole Nixon to kick. Can hear the fans stomping their feet on the bleachers. Snap is away, punt is away. Kind of twirling kick. Perez calling a fair catch and is caught at the 15-yard line.
It doesn't seem like they're giving Perez enough room on those catches. It's the second or third time they've had guys within that little halo rule. Not sure what the rule is. They change those things every year for no reason, but it seemed like those defenders were right up on him.
Perry down by 2 points, 35-33 the score.
Yeah, if you're watching at home, you might want to text a friend or tweet it out. This game's coming down to it. Probably the best game in the Valley right now that's on air.
It's Purdy. He's going to keep himself. Pump fakes. Now a stutter step trying to spin out of a tackle, and it's be a gain of about 3 or 4 there for Purdy. And I'm not sure if anybody is counting at home. We might be on the second hand now for spins for Purdy.
The well has been gone to many, many times.
Purdy passes out on the flat to Cutter Hatch. Hatch trying to accelerate out past the markers. Clock is going to keep going here. It's be 3rd down and short for Perry.
See what the Pumas do here. Going to bring in Fultz. Good downhill runner.
Purdy's going to keep himself. He's going to pass on the flat to Nate James. Nate James, nobody in front of him. He's going all the way. Nate James to the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Perry. Huge play, huge score. Perry are in front from being down by 21, and John Wren Stadium comes to life.
Pumas with the little quick pass. Purdy gets it out to the man of the Pumas, Nate James, and he is gone. Hits the Jets. No one around, running away from defenders all the way down the sideline. Nate James, the guy we've seen doing damage here all year, the junior. No catches last year. One of the best players in the East Valley, no doubt, at that wide receiver position.
Everybody on their feet right now, and it looks like Perry going to stay on the field and go for 2 here. It's going to be Purdy in the gun with Kenny Fultz to the right. Now clearing everything out. Purdy in there by himself. He gets a snap. He's going to roll right. He's going to look. He's got Deshane James in the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete.
James tries to go up with one hand, doesn't quite pull it down, but 4:20 left. Pumas roaring all the way back. Now up by 4.
39-35 Perry over Liberty. And this has been an excellent game, and we still have 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah, great job by this Puma offense in the second half. Pumas on defense hitting all the right buttons. Again, aside from that one big play on a 3rd and long, Liberty has done nothing in this second half. Pumas coming out and doing serious damage on offense.
Now you want to talk about special teams. You see another pooch kick here coming from Zendejas and the kicking team.
Yeah, I was going to pick a side. Again, I think they're just getting the sign from the coaches on the side, and they decide where they want to go, left or right or whatever they want to do. So pick a side. I mean, they got 7 back there who's done a lot of damage tonight on the offensive side of the ball. I wouldn't kick it to 24. I'm looking at 11 again if I'm pooching.
Morgan Blackwell.
Or deep right looks good from up here. Zendejas can kick it deep, too. We've seen that. We know he can get it down inside the 5 pretty easily. So see if he can push it out there to the right. There's a big hole over there to the right.
Right over the head, number 24, Eric Gaddy's head. He is dangerous, though. Do not want the ball in his hands, and they're going to try that deep right, and that is Gaddy right to him. He's going to look to return, looking to reverse his field out past the 40-yard line, and that's where his run is going to come to an end.
Yeah, I want to go deeper back there. Make him turn around and have to run for it. All right, so Puma's defense been doing all night. See if they can come up with a big turnover and end this thing right now. Get that 4-minute offense out there.
And right now, If there's anybody I'm looking at on the field, it's number 4, Case Hatch. This is the time where the big players make the big plays. It's Magri is going to throw over the middle. He's a man open. It's caught by Jackson. Jackson out past the 50 into Perry territory. First down, Liberty.
Hatch there misses the tackle. Jackson puts a little stanky leg on him, gets the extra yardage.
First down inside the Perry territory. Magri in the gun. Noon to his right. It's going to give to Newen. Newen trying to accelerate past the first line of defense and does so. It's going to be about 2nd and 1. It looks to the spot. The referee's saying wave the chains on. Now the referee from the near side is saying no, sir. Now we have a confusion between the referees right now.
That looks short of the first down marker, but they move it down anyway, so Liberty right back at it.
Newen giving the ball again. Nothing doing on that play.
Good thing is Liberty has a scored touchdown, so Pumas can kind of bend but don't break here. Don't have to worry about them getting in field goal range. Just got to keep away from the big play. That's been Liberty's only way of staying in this game tonight, really. And so Pumas got to hold up here and play solid defense, make tackles with people in front of them.
Magri going deep, wide open, and he's overthrown him. Dayton Jackson was wide open, an easy touchdown if he catches it, and Magri overthrows his man.
Yeah, busted coverage by the Pumas, and wow, Magri just misses. Had pressure in his face. Defensive end here on our closest side, got his hands up. Sorry I don't have names, it's kind of hard to run a camera and do names at the same time, but.
There's all excuses
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
over here.
Pumas coming here. See if they bring pressure, 3rd and 10.
And we have a timeout. It's going to be timeout Perry, and Coach Jones is furious with one of his players.
Yeah, defense not called correctly, kind of sitting back, and he's in their face. Good call of a timeout there. I mean, you don't need them on offense necessarily if they do score, because the clock stops every single time you get a first down or out of bounds in high school. So, you know, use them on defense. Make sure you set up. Make sure you don't give up another big play on 3rd down, which has happened multiple times tonight. So, you know, Coach Jones and getting after him in that huddle right now after that busted coverage. So make sure they're in the right spot. Get their heads right. Make 2 stops here. Send that offense out here to kind of run that clock out.
3:09 left to go in the game. Liberty retaking the field. 3rd and 9 from the Perry 39. And we'll see what Liberty has drawn up after the timeout. Lively crowd at John Wren. Magri's going to throw on the left side. It is caught. It's going to be enough for the first down. It is Alex Jackson on the reception.
Yeah, Pumas playing off coverage, only bring 1 extra. Hatch doesn't get there. Nice little curl route, pitch and catch by Liberty.
Magri again in the gun. High snap, but he recovers. It's Noon who almost breaks up through the middle. And they're saying we have no whistle yet. He's saying it's down. There's a loose ball coming in at the end. It's going to be 2nd down, Liberty.
Yeah, I lost the ball there. I'm not sure how it popped out, but Liberty on the move again, 2:40 left.
Down by 4 points. Now Liberty gets into the area where they don't want to score too fast. Give Perry the chance to get back on offense and get an opportunity to win the game themselves.
I think offensively they'll take any score at this point.
Man, it is great coverage right there. Number 7 for Perry. Connor Basante knocking the ball out. Great defense and great coverage.
Great job by Basante, but Perry's got to get their head back in here. Can't celebrate too much. Still got to make 2 big stops for this thing to be safely put to bed by the Pumas.
3rd down and 7. And this has been the story of the game thus far, these 3rd downs. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty wanted to talk it over. Again, converted 3rd downs all night with a lot of success. We'll see what the Pumas do here he's going to talk to his two playmakers right now, number 6 and number 7. See if he can get them on the same page.
Alex and Dayton Jackson. Now 3rd and 7. Brian Rainier, if you're Liberty, what are you drawing up here?
I would expect probably pressure by Perry to see what they're going to do. So something quick, get in the hands of 6 or 7, let them run. But really, you only have to get half of it. You don't have to get it all right now. They're going to go for it if they don't get it. So I'm expecting Perry to bring a couple extra guys. We'll see what the Pumas kind of come up with. They haven't gotten there a whole lot tonight.
The Liberty offense already back on the field, and now here come a few Perry defenders. Coach is telling them to get out there.
Yeah, well, after a timeout, referees have to let both the offense and defense set up before they can leave the ball. He actually shouldn't be walking away yet. He actually has to let them set up completely.
And we got a timeout. Timeout Perry now.
Yeah.
So straight out of the Liberty timeout comes a Perry timeout. Perry down to 1.
Yeah, maybe something the coaches weren't expecting to see. Maybe the wrong personnel in the game. They're actually going to have a player kind of asking what maybe was going on. So
it is still after the first timeout, now in the middle. The second timeout, 3rd and 7 from the Perry 24. Liberty, you have to say, are in 2-down territory. And the game pretty much on the line with 2 minutes left to go.
yeah, not something we may have expected earlier in the game. Pumas down by 21. It wasn't looking good for the Pumas. Get that score late in the second to start the end of the first half, cut to 14. Defense, again, has done a great job in the second half. Needs to hold up one more time here. Take home the victory, start off 4-0.
It is Magri in the gun. Noon to the right. Magri gets the snap. He's going to look to throw. Throws up in the middle. Overthrown. It is caught, though. It's going to be short of the first down by a yard. Good catch right there by Jackson.
Yeah, good job going up and getting it. A really good job pulling it down. I thought it may have come out, so Magri was on it right when he high throw, but see what the Lions are going to call timeout here, get the right personnel in, or he's going to let it run down. He's going to call timeout.
Right at 1:52, and talk about scenarios. Liberty down by 4, one timeout now with this one, 4th and 1.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what the Pumas are going to do here. Get your heavy package in, try to stuff up the lanes as much as possible and see how much Liberty may want to gamble. Maybe they go play action, see if somebody can come down the middle of the seam. But I would go to that big running back they had success with earlier, but we haven't seen him a whole lot in the second half. He may be on the shelf due to cramps or whatever else, but we haven't seen 14 at all.
It was Alex Hunter, who was that Wildcat back, was injured earlier in the game and kind of jogged off the field, and as you said, really have not seen him in action since.
Well, he's on the field now. I see him walking out there. Big number 12. They're going to go in that Wildcat with him back there. Or no, they're going to go under center with him back there. See if he's just a decoy or not.
And here we go, 4th and 1. And they're going to go up the gut to the fullback.
Ball's out, ball's out.
The ball is out.
Pumas have it, Pumas have it.
Referee signaling timeout. We're trying to see what the actual call is. Still no signal yet. Everybody on their tippy toes.
The ball squirted out, was underneath the defenders. He definitely was not down. No whistle was blown. Puma defender fell right on top of that ball. That should be the Pumas ball.
And it is Perry football. Everybody on their feet here at John Wren Stadium. Perry have retaken possession. 1st and 10, Perry.
What a win for this Puma defense if they can just get few snaps going here, run out this clock. Huge come from behind win. This Liberty Lions team came out fighting. Coach on the other side still arguing the call, but the runner definitely was not down by my camera. I could see it pretty clear. Seal was trying to fight for yardage. Ball popped out, was just sitting there. No one even knew it was on the ground, and Perry Puma sees it gift right there waiting for him on the ground.
The coach, as you said, is still on the field talking to an official. Now we have a referee coming to the sideline to get a ball. The coach walks off. Everybody on the Perry sideline asking for the crowd to be pumped up. What a game this has been, 39-35. With 1:46 left to go, Perry take over possession. Here we go, it's gonna be Purdy in the gun. He gets a snap and he's gonna give to Hatch. Hatch should just fall down here, secure the ball the best he can.
Yeah, he still can't run out the clock. They have one timeout. Really got to try to run some plays and let it run down, but Liberty not using that timeout right now. It's interesting to see what they're going to do here.
They are keeping it from the time being. We are under 90 seconds left to go.
Pumas work this scenario all the time to run out this clock at the end of the game. See how much they can bleed out. You like to see the referee and the back judge will start using his hand to count down. Let's see how good the quarterback is at letting it go. I'm going to get him in a shot here and see. You'll start to see him use his hand to count down like a referee on a backcourt violation. There he goes.
Purdy is going to give to Hatch. Hatch looking for some room to run his tackle. It's going to be third and semi-long here for Perry. Oh, and that's just won the game for Perry. Number 20 with his hands on Jackson O'Hare. Caden Dodge wouldn't let go of O'Hare. Flag coming in from the near side, and that's going to be first down Perry.
Yeah, it's going to be able to take a knee. This game's over. As long as they secure those snaps, going to be a first down for the Pumas. Again, Liberty taking a bad penalty. Liberty taking a bad penalty at the end of the game. Maybe they'll call it offsetting. Who knows what was said down there, but they're discussing it out. But it effectively ends the game if it is on Liberty.
And you know what? I was just about to say to you, that's been the story of the entire game from the start. And we're going to see what the referee has to say. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike. And they're going to reset the clock to 55 seconds here. But as I was saying, the story of the game from the start, how Perry started clawing their way back from 21 points down. These huge 15-yard penalties and just give Perry more and more momentum, and in this case have won Perry the game.
Yeah, Liberty's had some really, really bad penalties that the timeliness just was unbelievable. Fortunate for the Pumas, and they've taken advantage of every one, and it's enough to have the penalty called, but you have to take advantage of the opportunity, and every time Perry's gotten the second chance, they've taken advantage, and they're going to start the season 4-0 for the first time in school history.
Unbelievable. Perry has to be the surprise story from the state. Starting out 4-0, I can guarantee you nobody expected that one coming out.
No, not with that schedule and the way it's set up, but Pumas had some games they wanted to win, and you know they get into that beef with that section schedule with heavy hitters like Hamilton, Chandler, Brophy, Basha, all back-to-back weeks. They needed to start fast, and they have, winning games that they could, and so confidence is extremely high for this football program right now.
You are absolutely right. Purdy coming on now, gets a snap, and he takes his knee. It's impossible to do better than 4-0. Perry going to start out 4-0 on the year.
Yeah, just the way they pick each other up. You know, the offense struggled early. Defense gave up some big plays. Second half, you see that turn, and the defense just comes out and snuffs out this Liberty offense. Second half, offense doesn't turn the ball over, end up with a positive result.
Purdy taking his time, watching the back official now, starting this count. And he takes another secure knee. And that's going to do it. Perry going to walk onto the field. That's the last play of the game. Can you believe it? Down 21 points. Perry have fought, scratched, and clawed their way back. 39-35 is going to be our final score tonight from John Red Stadium.
Yeah, huge win for the Pumas.
As you were saying, a huge win for Perry tonight. 39-35, the final score. Both teams out there shaking hands. And this is what high school football Friday nights are all about. As I was saying, down 21 points, Perry come back in this game, and they beat the Liberty Lions, sending them to 0-4, while Perry moved to 4-0. And it's hard even to try and pick a player of the game. This is an overall team win for Perry. And that is going to do it for us here tonight. With a game like this, how can you miss next week's Chaparral game? Perry going up against Chaparral, the homecoming game here at John Wren Stadium. Same time, same place here on PS4. For Brian Bernier, I'm Jordan Palacio, and everybody else here on the PS4 staff, we're wishing you a good Friday night and a good weekend. We are signing off tonight. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.